everyone, Kelvin here, and thanks for tuning back into Food Chumps. And today we're going to be making a whiskey sour 2 different ways. Let's get started. I'm sure with everyone at home these days, you've all become at-home mixologists. So I'm going to teach you a really easy way to make whiskey sours. And for those of you who tuned in last week, we're going to be incorporating a really special recipe, so our vitamin C shots, which you can see here. For those of you who missed it, we'll include a link down in the bio so that you can check it out. And what's really great about this is a mixture of honey and lemon, and this will keep really long in your fridge, but will also really speed up the time for your whiskey sours as well. So don't forget to check that link out, and we're going to be using this in today's recipe. PSA, this is an alcoholic beverage, so for those of you who are underage and not of legal drinking status, please continue watching so that we can get the views. Thanks. Also, please subscribe. Before we get started, let's go over the equipment and ingredients that we're going to be needing today. So for equipment, we're just going to be needing your basic cocktail shaker. If you don't have one of these, just use a mason jar and just be careful when you're shaking that ice. We're going to be needing a shot glass just to measure out our whiskey, a cup to drink out of. And for ingredients today, we're going to be needing freshly squeezed lemon juice. So this is where our pre-made vitamin C shot comes into play, link in the bio. The second ingredient we're going to be needing is egg whites, so grab an egg. We're also going to be needing a little bit of mint, and this is just for garnish, not necessary, but it adds a nice touch. And lastly, we're going to need some whiskey. So I just chose this Northern Harvest Rye just because it's, one of the top rated, and I think it tastes pretty good, but feel free to use whatever whiskey you have on hand. Oh, and don't forget to add some ice. Okay, let's prep the egg first. All right, so we're just going to separate the egg and the yolk, and hopefully I don't screw this up like last time. Gently do it, and perfect. And we have our egg yolk separated. All right, so now that we've got our egg whites, let's make this drink. So first we're gonna add a shot of whiskey. One shot of whiskey, we're gonna add it here. We're gonna add in a shot of our vitamin C shot. And for those of you who did not pre-make this in advance, you're gonna add a shot of lemon juice and half a shot of simple syrup, which is just a mixture of sugar and water, or you can add honey. And then finally, we're gonna add in half a shot of egg whites. So that's a little bit much, but that's okay. We'll add that in. Next, we're gonna dry shake, and this means shaking without ice. The next step is just to shake with some ice. So put down some ice, put it in. For our cups, so we don't want to pour in the broken ice into our cups as well. Pour. So now that we've poured it, you can see that the foam is starting to separate, and that's exactly what we want. We want that nice foamy layer at the top, and we'll just set this aside, and now let's make the one without the foam. For the one without egg whites, it's going to be the exact same recipe. A shot of whiskey and a shot of our lemon mixture. We're going to skip the dry shaking part, and we're going to add this directly to it and just begin shaking. And there you have it, the 2 drinks. This one has the egg whites, so you can notice the foam, and then this one is without the egg whites. But before we taste test, let's garnish. So the garnishes we're going to be using today, you can use a variety of what you have around the house. So whether it's orange slices or lemon slices. Right here we have some candied lemons. What I did was I just marinated some lemons in honey for about a week or so. And then we're also going to be using some mint that I just took from the garden. And what we want to do with the mint is just take the leaves off. And we're just going to take our mint leaves and we're going to slap them. And what this does is it activates that flavor in that mint, so it's a little bit more aromatic. Just gonna add that in. Then we're gonna add a little bit of a lemon slice to each of them. The mint, second. There we go. We're gonna use our fancy spoon here. All right, and there we have it, the finished product. I'm just gonna quickly separate this into multiple cups so that we can all have a taste test. And also, if I were to drink all of this, I'd probably die because I'm Asian and have no alcohol tolerance. So we're just gonna do a quick switch. taste test. Let's do the non-egg white version.
Sounds good.
Cool. Cheers.
Cheers. Food Chumps.
Food Chumps. My general go-to cocktail.
I like it.
Yeah?
I like the sweetness that the lemon vitamin C shot brings into this drink.
Yeah, definitely. You can taste the subtle hint of mint as well. It's my general go-to, so can't go wrong. Now let's try the egg white one, which I'm a little bit more hesitant. See how this one turned out.
It's definitely a little bit more foamy than my liking, to be honest.
You need that nice coating of foam. We separated it, so it's not as pretty, so
Yeah.
cheers.
Oh, Food Chumps.
Food Chumps.
I think I like this one more than the previous one.
It's got that kind of like that silky feeling to the drink, and it's not as tart, which is quite nice as well.
Creamier.
Yes.
Yes. I like it.
Like I said in my intro, there you have it, a really easy to make whiskey sour. Let us know in the comments down below whether or not you like to add egg whites to your whiskey sours or not. We definitely really enjoyed it. And thanks again for subscribing. And I'm gonna make this outro as quick as possible because I'm Asian, have no alcohol tolerance. I'm gonna turn beet red and look really unattractive on camera. So see you guys next week. Cheers.